All right, you guys, this is another one of my favorite holiday stories. It definitely has a lesson in this one, so I'd like you guys to listen out for that and kind of keep your eyes and ears sharp. This is called Tacky the Penguin. Tacky the Penguin. All right. There once lived a penguin. His home was a nice icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky, because Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But Tacky always marched like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. He's just a little bit different, right? His companions were such graceful divers, but Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like How Many Toes Does a Fish Have? Because Tacky was an odd bird. One day the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet off in the distance, and this could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. Uh-oh. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough. As the thump, thump, thump drew closer, the penguins could hear the growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll match them with a switch, and we'll sell them for $1, and we'll get rich, rich, rich." So these guys are trying to capture up the penguins and sell them. That's not very fair. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright, and they hid behind a block of ice. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with a switch. We'll sell them for $1, and we'll get rich, rich, rich." They look kind of scary, huh? "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins. That's what's happening." So he's not really scared of them, right? "Penguins," said Tacky. "Do you mean those birds that march all neatly in a row?" And then he showed them his march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. The hunters looked puzzled. So they're like, whoa, he's kind of not like a penguin. "Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully?" Tacky asked, and he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. "Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs?" Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and dreadfully as they could. "How many toes does a fish have? And how many wings on a cow? I wonder, a jump, I wonder." Well, that's not pretty. The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking rough or tough. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. So I want you guys to think about how we've talked about this many times in our school year, but being different is not always a bad thing. And being different is what makes you special, right? So sure, Tacky's a little different. He doesn't march so beautifully. He doesn't sing very well, but he's kind and he protects his friends and he stands up for them. And those are all really great qualities. Have a great day.